Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. In today's video, I will show you anime where the main character is the smartest, genius, mastermind. And if you enjoy the video, please leave your like and subscribe to the channel. It would be a great help. Anyway, let's start the list. Number 10. Special A. Hikari Hanazono has always been able to do things that normal people cannot. As a child, she assumed no one could beat her. That is, until she met Kei Takashima. Thinking she would win, Hikari challenged him to a match, but things didn't go as planned. She lost not once, but each time that she challenged him. From that point on, she has sworn to best Kei at everything, ranging from academics to athletics. To achieve her goal, Hikari enrolls in the same school as Kei, Hakusenkan, a prestigious institute for the wealthy. As a pair, they hold up the top 2 rankings in the school, and are among 7 of the academy's best students in a class known as Special A. While Hikari treats Kei as a rival, she is completely oblivious that he harbors hidden feelings for her. Together, the members of Special A deal with competition, friendship, and just a bit of love. Number 9. Phi Brain, Puzzle of God. Kato Diamond would be a completely average high school student, except for one thing. He's a demon at solving puzzles. Kato is so brilliant, in fact, that when he's asked to take some special tests of his unique ability, he immediately suspects that the test itself is a test. Kato suddenly finds himself caught up in a lethal philosopher's puzzle made up by the sinister group POG. A murderous maze of trap upon trap where failing to solve the secret correctly will result in death. Fortunately, Kato's skills prove up to be best for the test, both for himself and for his childhood friend Nanoa, who is caught up in a deadly scheme. But now he has been designated as a solver. He has pulled into a new life where he must travel the world with other solvers, attempting to solve the latest deadly riddles left by POG. There's a new conundrum around every corner, and each deception could lead to death. But once a riddle has been posed, you can count on Kato to unfold, unravel, and unlock it. Number 8. Ultimate Otaku Teacher. Genichiro Kagami is a young published physicist, a genius, and a hopeless otaku, at the mercy of YD, which is a self-diagnosed illness which causes him to only be able to do what he yearns to do. Genichiro forgoes his scientific career to maintain and improve his anime blog. However, when he gets tired as a high school physics teacher, his sister Suzune, no longer willing to tolerate his NEET lifestyle, forces him to take the position. Despite the fact that Genichiro has no motivation to teach the standard curriculum, he may still have something of value to teach his students outside of academics. With his class now in tow, Genichiro embarks on an unlikely journey filled with life decisions such as acceptance of others, how to make lasting friends, and what it means to live a better life by doing what you yearn to do. Number 7. Alderman on the Sky. Ikta Solork is a carefree young man who only wants 2 things in life, a woman on his arm and a place to nap. Unfortunately, his peaceful life is destroyed when war breaks out between the Kachvarna Empire and the neighboring Republic of Kyoka. Ikta and his childhood friend, Yatorishino Igzum, join the army as military officers, where they meet the infantryman Matthew Tadajirichi, the sniper Torway Rimian, and the medic Harmona Becker, on a boat heading for the military exam site. However, after a rogue storm sinks their vessel, the 5 of them end up in enemy territory near a military outpost. There they discover that the heir to the Kachvarnan throne, Princess Camille Couture Kachvananik, has been taken hostage. The 5 are able to rescue her. As a reward, each one of them is granted the title of the Imperial Knight, one of the highest honors a soldier can receive. It seems that Ikta will have to put his dream of tranquility on hold, as he must now become the hero he never wanted to be. Number 6. Hyoka. Energy conservative high school student Haruto Horeki ends up with more than he bargained for when he signs up for the Classics Club at his sister's behest, especially when he realizes how deep-rooted the club's history really is. Begrudgingly, Horeki is dragged into an investigation concerning the 45-year-old mystery that surrounds the club room. Accompanied by his fellow club members, the knowledgeable Satoshi Fuku, the stern but benign Mayaka Ibara, and the ever-curious Iru Chitanda, Areki must combat deadlines and lack of information with resourcefulness and hidden talent in order to not only find the truth buried beneath the dust of works created years before them, but of other small side cases as well. Based on the award-winning Kotenbu Light novel series and directed by Yasuhiro Takamoto of Suzumiya Haru no Shuzutsu, Hayoka shows that normal life can be full of small mysteries, be it family history, a student film, or even the withered flowers that make up a ghost story. Number 5. Dr. Stone. After 5 years of harboring unspoken feelings, high schooler Taiju Uki is finally ready to confess his love to Yuzuriwa Agawa. Just when Taiju begins his confession, however, a blinding green light strikes the earth and petrifies mankind around the world, turning every single human into stone. Several millennia later, Taiju awakens to find the modern world completely non-existent. As nature has flourished, in the years humanity stood still. Among a stone world of statues, Taiju encounters one other living human, his science-loving friend, Senku, who has been active for a few months. Taiju learns that Senku has developed a grand scheme to launch the complete revival of civilization with science. Taiju's brawn and Senku's brain combine to forge a formidable partnership, and they soon uncover a method to revive those petrified. However, Senku's master plan is threatened when his ideologies are challenged by those who awaken. All the while, the reason for mankind's petrification remains unknown. Number 4. Classroom of the Elite. On the surface, Kodo Ikusei Senior High School is a utopia. The students enjoy an unparalleled amount of freedom, and it is ranked highly in Japan. However, the reality is less than ideal. 4 classes, A through D, are ranked in order of merit, and only the top classes receive favorable treatment. Kiyotaka Anakoshi is a student of Class D, where the school dumps its worst. There, he meets the unsociable Suzune Horikita, who believes she was placed in Class D by mistake and desires to climb all the way to Class A. And the seemingly amicable Class Idol, Kikyo Kushida, whose aim is to make as many friends as possible. While class membership is permanent, class rankings are not. Students in lower ranked classes can rise in rankings if they score better than those in the top ones. Additionally, in Class D, there are no bars on what methods can be used to get ahead. In this cutthroat school, can they prevail against the odds and reach the top? Number 3. No Game, No Life. No Game, No Life is a surreal comedy that follows Sora and Shiro, shut-in NEET siblings, and the online gamer duo behind the legendary username Blank. They view the real world as just another lousy game. However, a strange email challenging them to a chess match changes everything. The brother and sister are plunged into an otherworldly realm where they meet Tet, the god of games. The mysterious god welcomes Sora and Shiro to Disboard, a world where all forms of conflict, from petty squabbles to the fate of whole countries, are settled not through war, but by way of high-stakes games. The system works thanks to a fundamental rule wherein each party must wager something they deem to be of equal value to the other party's wager. In this strange land where the very idea of humanity is reduced to child's play, the indifferent genius gamer duo of Sora and Shiro have finally found a real reason to keep playing games. To unite the 16 races of Disboard, defeat Tet, and become the gods of this new gaming is everything world. Number 2. Death Note. A Shinigami, as a god of death, can kill any person, provided that they see their victim's face and write their victim's name in a notebook called a Death Note. One day, Ryuk, bored of the Shinigami lifestyle and interested in seeing how a human would use a Death Note, drops one into the human realm. High school student and prodigy Light Yagami stumbles upon the Death Note, and since he deplores the state of the world, tests the deadly notebook by writing a criminal's name in it. When the criminal dies immediately, following with the experiment of the Death Note, Light is greatly surprised and quickly recognizes how devastating the power that has fallen into his hands could be. With this divine capability, Light decides to extinguish all criminals in order to build a new world where crime does not exist and people worship him as a god. Police, however, quickly discover that a serial killer is targeting criminals and consequently try to apprehend the culprit. To do this, the Japanese investigators count on the assistance of the best detective in the world, a young and eccentric man known only by the name of L. Number 1. Code Geass. In the year 2010, the Holy Empire of Britannia is establishing itself as a dominant military nation, starting with the conquest of Japan. Renamed to Area 11 after its swift defeat, Japan has seen significant resistance against these tyrants in an attempt to regain independence. Lelouch Lamperouche, a Britannian student, unfortunately finds himself caught in a crossfire between the Britannian and the Area 11 rebel armed forces. He is able to escape, however, thanks to the timely appearance of a mysterious girl named Cece, who bestows upon him Geass, the power of kings. Realizing the vast potential of his newfound power of absolute obedience, Lelouch embarks upon a perilous journey as the masked vigilant known as Zero, leading a merciless onslaught against Britannia in order to get revenge once and for all. Well, this was today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any comments, just leave it in the box below. I'll be hanging around. Lots of love to you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.